do some stuff together. So let's do Instagram beginner training with Chris Record. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking, I'm going to give you an outline of what we're going to do, and then at the end I'll be taking questions. So what we're going to do first is we're going to focus on beginner Instagram training. Okay, I'm going to answer a series of popular Instagram questions, which I've showed you guys what I'm going to do. Then I'll talk about picture quotes on Instagram as a strategy. This is a strategy that a lot of people begin with as beginners. Okay, so that's something that we're going to definitely talk about, and we'll even go into designing picture quotes plus branding. We'll also get into getting shout outs and building your following on Instagram. And then beyond that, we're also going to do some other cool stuff. Like, I mean, we got 2 hours together. So let me even put that that we got 2 hours. But we're going to focus on not only getting shout outs, building Instagram following, but I have tons of free giveaways for all attendees. And this is all training, no pitch, pure value. Now, you might be asking why. Why would I do pure value? Now, let's talk about this really quick. A lot of people think, why would I do pure value? And I want to kind of talk about that. Listen, there was on the last 2 webinars, there was an opportunity to purchase an e-com package, and that opportunity still exists until tonight. So you guys have already seen the pitch. So why would I need to sit here and pitch anything? You guys are all adults. You guys can watch the replays of the last webinars, and it's a great offer. So I'm here basically to cover this, pure value. I'm here to basically help you and deliver as much pure value as I possibly can, be able to help as many people. Okay, so then on top of that, we're going to do questions and answers regarding Instagram for beginners. For beginners. Now, I'm not going to get too advanced here. If you guys want an advanced one, we can do a separate one. But why am I not going to get that advanced? Because I am not an advanced Instagram user myself. I'm somebody who can relate to you if you're a beginner. I'm somebody who can relate. What I'm going to do is with Instamate, I'm actually going to take a profile and I'm going to build it in front of everybody's eyes. I'm going to build it up into tens of thousands of followers with everybody, alongside everybody inside of this group. Okay, Instagram is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. It's not my entire strategy. My strategy is a little bit more like this: Facebook, Instagram, and then hold on, only the first 1,000. Okay, webinar's full. I keep getting notifications that the webinar's full. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, live streaming, and Snapchat. This is my social media marketing plan. Really involves those. Okay, let me even add a couple more: YouTube and Pinterest. This is what my social media marketing plan looks like. So I'll run through mine really quick, and I'll show how Instagram fits into it. So with Facebook, I have a personal and page. Okay, so with Facebook, I have a personal profile that I market on heavily, as well as actually pages, but really a big page within a lot of pages. So with Facebook, I love the idea that I can push a button and go live to all of my friends on Facebook. I love the Facebook advertising platform. I love being able to place ads. There's a lot I like to do there. So that's why Facebook is a part. And Facebook has the most data of any website out there. Instagram is extremely popular. Instagram is where you're starting to get people who are a little bit of an older age demographic. Actually, same with Facebook now. But you're getting a little bit older of an age demographic than some of the other ones like Snapchat. And you're getting people who are professional here. So Instagram is a great place to do business because you're able to draw on a larger audience. And so that's what today's focus is going to be about, this component here. Instagram, what some of my strategies are, what some of your strategies can be, and go from there. Live streaming, like I could do here on my personal, but also on services like Periscope, live and YouTube. Live streaming is powerful because with the push of a button, you can get on a video and you can reach literally thousands of people, and people can not only interact with you live, but they can also watch the replay. So live streaming is something that's definitely going to be a part of my overall social media marketing plan. Snapchat is exploding. Snapchat, what's good about Snapchat is it allows you to be able to do volume. No matter where you are at any given time, you can literally pull out your phone and you can do a Snapchat, a picture, a video. You could do something very, very quickly, and you could do a lot of it. You can flood Snapchat with a lot of activity, which is a lot harder to do. You don't want to flood your personal Facebook page. You don't want to flood your Instagram. You don't want to. Snapchat gives you the ability to be able to do a lot of volume in terms of the stuff that you're showing and to be able to give a peek at a lot of the things in your day-to-day life, and it's a little bit easier to post. So with Snapchat, you don't have to sit there with Instagram and put together the right post, put together the right hashtags and stuff like that. There's a lot of benefits there. YouTube, because the videos get searched. YouTube, because videos get searched. So if you have content on YouTube, you can post it and people can continue to find it even years later. So YouTube is valuable because it's the second largest search engine in the world, and it really it's a great place to be able to put stuff. And then Pinterest, because I have a plan to have that entire thing outsourced with all kinds of content on Pinterest. The reason I like Pinterest is because unlike Instagram, you can click a picture and it can go to a website. You can click a picture and you can go to any call to action that you want, any website that you want, stuff like that. So that's kind of my social media marketing plan. This does not have to be yours, but today's focus is going to be on Instagram. I wanted to show you all of this because I want you to kind of have an understanding of where Instagram kind of lives in my world, okay? I want you to have that understanding. Now, today we're going to focus on a lot of questions for Instagram. We're going to focus on these questions here. Okay, today we're going to cover personal Instagram versus business Instagram. We're going to talk about which, what is what, how do you want to use these, what's important and why. Then we're going to talk about optimizing your Instagram profile. Okay, so we're going to talk about optimizing your Instagram profile, which basically there's certain aspects that show up in search results. There's certain ones that don't. What are some basic tips? Again, on a beginner level. In fact, let me write that. Beginner Instagram questions. On a beginner level. Then we're going to talk about your bio section, and I'll even look at a few bios and stuff like that. What are some of the best practices for what you should do there? We're going to talk about hyperlinks. Okay, so some hyperlinks are clickable, some are not. We're going to talk about those because your whole goal should probably be to get traffic to some sort of website or lead capture page from Instagram, so we're going to cover that. Efficiency, okay, efficiency. How can you speed things up on Instagram? We're going to talk about double tapping. We're going to talk about, in fact, we're going to even talk about Instamate for that and what we're going to do. Follow for follow on Instagram. This is something that's been very popular. Is it important? Should you do it? If you do it, what should your limitations be? Stuff like that. And follow for follow is a technique people have used to build up their following, but it has pros and cons. Instagram replies. This is how you mention other people on Instagram. This is the way to be able to send notifications to them. We're going to cover this. Again, from a beginner level, you guys. Instagram post frequency. Okay, this has been asked a lot. How often should you post? How many times per day? We're going to cover this because this is important, especially if you're using automated tools. Okay, viral Instagram tips. How can you create posts that go viral on Instagram for more followers? And from this, I'll even kind of spawn off into picture quotes, Instagram picture quotes, which is a great beginner strategy for everybody to get started with. And then Instagram hashtags, because hashtags are actually used on Instagram. It's one of the few social networks that actually really utilizes hashtags, so that's important. And then call to action posts on Instagram. Now this is where we're actually going to show you how on an individual post by post basis, what are some tips to be able to try to convert some sales from that. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is I'll also be willing to show your profile if it's decent sized, and users can give real-time feedback. We will also spotlight some users for more followers as well, and we will take questions and answers. Okay, so let's kick this thing off. Let's talk some Instagram. Okay, so again, beginner Instagram training, and I'll just kind of cover a lot of stuff as we go.